Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We back. We back. We back. It's your boy Supernatural Element, aka Hardin the Magician. We back again, collective. Hope you're feeling blessed and highly favored. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, tell some friends. Get in the comment section. We in there. So I'm gonna get right into it. This is just like a piggyback off of that last reading because I wanted to take a look at so these shadowy enemies fleeing the battlefield. There was some elements of jealousy and envy and these things in there, but it wasn't so prevalent that it was necessary for me to preface that in the actual in that reading. It seemed to be more about the person that was having their elevation. But I thought I'd open it up a little bit more. Let's take a little bit more of a closer look at what is all this jealousy and envy and all this narcissism and shadowy behavior all about. What did they really what was that all about? What was it all about? So what I got off of that and it was crazy because I did a numerical correspondence for your astrological placement in this situation, and it came out same thing: career, public image, ambition, social standing. So they could be seeing you because of a lot of this has to do with what you're doing. You're being seen as the evil one. You're being seen as the even though because I wasn't getting that. It seems like you're focused on what you're doing, whoever that was or whoever you are. You're focused on what you're doing and you're moving in that direction. These are people who are coattail riding you. And so the jealousy, envy, it's that's why it's spilling out into that's why it's coming out onto them like that. But they're looking at you like you're the evil one. You're the devil in this situation, okay? You're the agent of darkness here. That's how they see it. And whatever it is that they're on, and we're going to get into that, this is what agents of the light do in their eyes, right? So these people or persons, these energies, they're dealing with a lot of jealousy, envy, and narcissism. And the first thing that I got was, and this is crazy. These people hate the fact that other people do not hate you the way that they do. And I'm not a licensed doctor, but that's psychotic to me. I'm sorry. That is absolutely crazy. So people don't like you. They try to convince other people of all the bad things about you and the reasons why they shouldn't like you. They try to start a hate train. But just like in that first reading, it's like none of that sticks. It's not really who you are. So people are like, nah. They don't want to couple their cards to that train. And so this is another internal fire that's lit in them now that makes them feel away. And like they do not like the way your popularity, your positive attitude, the way people see you in the community. And again, you don't even have to be popular. You could be the most popular loner. It doesn't matter. We went over that. Some of you guys are hermits. It doesn't matter. They don't like that. They even don't like that. They don't like all this mysteriousness that surrounds you now. And then if you're one of the ones that's in the public, they don't like that. They don't like that you're too popular. Everybody they don't like that. These people, I don't really know. I'm gonna throw some tarot, but I don't really know what it is about them that makes them like that. Like I said, to me, all of this, and I'm not a licensed PH anything, but this is just like these are people with deep-rooted psychological issues. Like you're psycho, bro. Sis, whoever. They don't like that people hold you in high regard, that people have respect for you even when they're not in your presence. Somebody don't like that. Right? They're like, why? They're like, don't you know such and such is no. And it's like, people are like, it's up for debate. I don't know. They're pretty smart. Such and such is pretty smart. I don't know. He never did nothing to me. And it's like, not arguments ensue, but this person is like they're steaming inside. So on some level, I see you could already kind of know about this type of behavior. This energy is kind of around you or in your past or whatever. You might know about the talky talk that's on the road about all of this, right? I see your intuition is pretty powerful. And it would make sense because, again, you were coming out before as a very high level intellectual. Again, you notice things and you won't say it. You keep it to yourself. You're very smart. I'm just going to leave it at that. You're very smart. I went over it in the other one. You're very smart. I'm not trying to get on your bad side, right? So, again, whatever And you could think that you're not the biggest. You could think that you're not the biggest or whatever you have, whatever it is. You could have a 1 bedroom apartment, PlayStation 4, whatever. You could just be like, I'm not in the great. These people hate your status. They hate it. They hate that you live like that. They hate it. Excuse me. They're also upset about that. This is just like hating. I don't know. These people just don't like you. It just goes on and on and on. You're too, like when you get knocked down, you should stay down. It's like, why are you getting up? They hate that. They don't like that. You got too much drive. You're always going after it. You're always trying to be better, trying to fight harder. Why don't you just give up? They don't like that. That you're not quitting. You're not they want you to slow down, quit, give it up, pick up the 10 wands, burn yourself, whatever. Why do you continue to fight? They don't like that. They don't like that. They don't like that. Now, a little bit more of what's going on with them, they just deal with a lot of fear. They're afraid. They like to hide that and then put on this bravado. But again, these people are unambitious. They don't have, even if they have hopes and dreams, they don't have the will to chase them. And then I'm not going to say they're uneducated, but they don't do research. They don't research into the things that they want to do. So again, there's no works being done. There's nothing being done. These are people that when they come home, they watch Netflix. Now, I'm not hating on Netflix or anyone that watches Netflix. But if you have hopes and dreams and ambitions, aspirations in the world, and you go home and you watch Netflix at night and you hating on people that you see trying to do things, bro, you're psychotic. I can't stand it. I can't stand it, Brethren. I can't be with you on that. So I'm showing you, these are people who, and again, there's nothing wrong with people that watch Netflix, but these are people who go home at night and they watch reels, they watch memes. They watch TikTok dances and don't even practice TikTok dances. You see what I'm saying? And then they'd be like, oh, that dance was whack. No, that person is doing something. These are people that don't do anything. And then they just feel like everybody's beneath them. You have some people like this that are like, I don't know. Anyway, I'll just keep going. I'm sorry is this energy I'm tapping into that's making me, I'm sorry, I'm going to try to calm it down, but okay, so they're afraid of, and again, you could be from any walk of life. You don't even have to be the biggest fish in the pond. But these people are afraid that you could get any bigger. Whoever this is doesn't want you to advance in life. They want you to stay at the level that you're at. And it's like, I see you're having advancement. It's like they want to hate the other people trying to acknowledge your success or talk about your dedication to the things that you do. Like they don't want to be around those conversations. They don't like that. So it's also given, like, these are people you know. This could be like family, friends. There's people that know to smile in your face. There's people playing in your face, man. Somebody wearing a mask for sure. All these people, all this energy can't be outside. I'm seeing some of it definitely probably can't get in, probably outside of you. But you may have some people around you, even as hermit as you want to be. You could have 1 or 2 people that smile in your face all the time. Not even they want to take your place. They know they couldn't do that, but they just don't want you to have a place. And there's something here about them trying to garner more haters, again, to their hate train. It's just not working. And it's not for a lack of trying. These energies, they put in a lot of work into trying to, every chance they get, every time somebody bring you up, they try to slight it, say something, undercut it, some snidey remark, but it don't be working. But they trying. They not for lack of trying though. Not for lack of trying. So I'm just gonna throw some tarot quick. Like, tell me if anything else I need to know. Like, okay, well we got 2 right here. All right. So yes. So straight up. Let me get one more. Because it's. I just said this. I just said that. So Hierophant 3 comes reversed, the moon reversed. It's like, again, it's well known that they want you to quit, fall off, have a fall from grace, lose your steps, whatever. Why don't you just quit? And something about, like, they don't believe in what you're doing. Like that, like whatever you do, it's like it's like your life is, it's like they try to paint this picture like whatever your life is based upon or based about, it's bullshit. It gotta be bullshit. It's like, bruh, it's not even your life. You see what I'm saying? Like, somebody say trying to convince people that your life ain't worth nothing. It's like, bro, who are you? Sis, who are you? Like, that's crazy. I always be looking for the haters, man. I be finding them. See? Swords. Oh wow. Oh wow. So see, this is your Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands, Seven of Cups reverse, Queen of Pentacles. You gonna be that B? You gonna be that MFer. It don't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they say. The only thing you're allowing to approach you right now is brand new opportunities you could take advantage of, and you're rushing right towards them. Full will, like I said, full will and determination intact to become the Queen of Pentacles. Bro, I'm gonna have a whole stable environment that I'm controlling, and everything is growing and prosperous. All the money going up, the stocks rising, everything in this environment is prosperous. What are y'all talking about? Quit what? Stop what? Stop what? They ain't stopping nothing. Hey, hey, you ain't stopping nothing. Let me see here. What's that? Seven of Pentacles, High Priestess reverse, Four of Pentacles reverse, Page of Swords, Two of Wands reverse. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody know you cool. You the coolest cat on the block, regardless. You ain't looking for problems. You just building up what you building up. Like I said, on my way to becoming the Queen of Pentacles, I'm gonna have a stable environment. I know what I'm doing. I'm building this. I'm snatching these up. I'm snatching these wands, and I'm throwing these wands with such precision, accuracy. Like, bro, what are you talking about right now? Like, everybody know. High Priestess reverse, everybody know. Secrets revealed. What? Everybody intuition tapped in. Everybody, all this, everybody can see that. Everybody can see that. On some level, okay. And see, that's what on some level, what other people see is, again, these people want blockages for you or stand in your way. They wish they could stand in your way. Everybody can see it. Page of Swords. Page of Swords looking right at that Four of Pentacles reverse like, bro, what is your problem? See, Page of Swords saying, what, you want to block pathways? Two of Wands reverse. People know that these people hate on you for no reason. It's not necessary. It's like, look at you over there. You balancing the scales. Anyway, you being fair and just with your business sense, your business mind, career-wise, life-wise, like you being fair and just with your time and your energy. And again, you're focused on moving towards a goal. Everybody can see that. You're balancing out your situation, right? And maybe that's part of like I said, it doesn't matter what level you see yourself on. Maybe you're thinking like, oh, well, I'm just this, whatever. There's nothing special about me. It's like just the fact that you want to advance from beyond whatever you think that is, like, that's what I'm saying. That's the problem right there. That's the problem. Even that is too much ambition for these people to take. You like, I don't want to work on Maggie Farm no more. I want to work at McDonald's. You're like, no, go back to like, you know what I'm saying? Why my man can't flip burgers? You don't want to work in the sunshine, whatever. You want to work in the AC in the back, whatever. You want to work to drive through it. Let my man do what he doing. He got ambitions. He might not. Then he don't want to be at McDonald's in 2 years. Now he want to do whatever you're doing now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let people be who they want to be. You can't just be hating. Because they showed ambition, like, I want to change. Like, nah, somebody like, nah, why don't you just stay who you are? And people looking at them like, huh? What's wrong with you? That's what I mean. Nobody want to join their hate train. Clearly, you on a wave. Now somebody's sad and want to think about it. Now somebody like, okay, let me take a minute. They inside thinking about what you doing outside. They sad, they thinking about it. They said Four Swords. Somebody needs a moment, y'all. Somebody need to lay down and take a moment. Everything they see in it. Seven of Pentacles, exactly. Everything they see and they're like, okay, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe. They're not admitting it fully, but they're looking at a lot of the things and it's not going their way. And it's like, Nobody is with them. They that one pentacle on the side, and all the other pentacles is, like I said, everybody on the other side like, yo, what's wrong with you? You looking crazy right now. The hate is crazy right now. Emperor in reverse. Yo, should we just stop right here? Should we stop right here? Like I said, this person is they sick. They got mental problems. They just a hater. The need to control is like, you can't do that's what it's really given. Is like, you can't do better than me. Like, and not that they feel like you can't do better than them. It's like they don't want you to. It's like they're saying it like, don't do better than me is what they're really saying. But they're like, you can't do better than me. Like, please, like they're begging you, like you're not allowed to. That's what it's giving. You're not allowed to be better than me. Five of Cups, they're miserable. That's what I'm saying, miserable. That's like, we should just end it right here. Five of Cups, Nine of Wands reverse, Seven of Swords reverse, Five of Pentacles. This person's miserable. They're feeling miserable. They're feeling miserable and all alone in their convictions against you. That's it. They're burnt out. They can't even convince nobody about this no more. They can't argue about it no more. And the worst part about it is, they wasn't even trying to like. This wasn't even like no sneak. This was their best laid plans, was to hate on you. That's what their best laid plans was, to be a hater. And now nobody want to have nothing to do with them. Or if it didn't already, like I said, this is coming. If you haven't actualized your full transformation and you're still on, for some of you, you're still on the road, this is going to be the result. Let them hate. Block it out. Go about what you're doing. It's already backfiring. People already, if they're not speaking out against this person, they're already in the stages of looking at them like a weirdo. Right? So that's what I'm saying. They miserable. And the other two cups is burnout over their best laid plans to try to hate on you. And now nobody like them. They searching for somebody. Could somebody see my point of view? What's so great about them? Like that's where they are right now. They're waiting for somebody to see that point of view and take them in, and then they can start their own little hate religion on the side and be haters. Meanwhile, background energy, you the Queen of Cups, man. You the belle of the ball. You beautiful. You intuitive. Man, you care so much. You lead with your heart, and then you know what you do? You lead with your heart again. And empathic. You look into the people, see what they need, and help them achieve it. You doing that on you gazing into your own cup, seeing what you need and helping yourself achieve it. You putting all that love on yourself. You see what I'm saying? They don't like that. This is why they hating. I mean, and this is only if this is you. Three queens. You give an empress right here. Who missing? The Queen of Wands. Well, and you got all these wands out here anyway. Well, the Queen of Wands show up right here. You a damn empress, and they the emperor in reverse. But don't matter. I'm willing to bet with that Hierophant energy. I'm willing to bet you are an empress. You just ain't got to flex all your queens right now. Again, male or female, just take it. There's no genders in this. Again, you could just be a very accomplished individual in the material. And again, you don't got to, like, people understand you. You don't got to, like, you 90% mental, 10% physical. That's what I'm saying. You know what to do. You know what's going on. You savvy. Anyway, I'm just going to leave that one right there. Collective, like, share, subscribe. Hope that brought y'all some clarity. Again, it's seeming more like if it's not happening to you now, it's going to happen in the future. This is how it's going to go. A lot of hate incoming for no reason. These people are psychotic. But yeah, like, share, subscribe. And yeah, I still had fun. And I'll see you guys in the next one.